Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I'm here in sunny Glendale, California, having a nice, lovely day out with the family as usual. And as usual, hey, Stacy, JW, Suicide. Hello, everybody. So I'm just hanging out here with my family. And of course, I see some Jehovah's Witnesses. So you can see them beyond the sign back there. And I'm about to go approach them and ask them about this flyer right here. It says, were you sexually abused as a child or teenager by the Jehovah's Witnesses? You are not alone. I got this flyer from somebody I met up with last weekend. He is a former circuit overseer and elder. And while he's still part of the organization, he is basically fading, him and his wife, and 2 kids. So I met up with him last weekend, and we had a nice chat and everything. And basically, his activism, even though he's newly out or faded, is to mail these flyers to Jehovah's Witnesses and I guess their neighbors. So he gave me some of them. I have a couple here that I will be handing to the JWs over there and try to get a feedback to see, if they've heard about the scandals and cover-ups as far as the child sexual abuse issue within the organization. Hey, Arnold, Don. So let's do this because I don't have all day and my family are waiting as usual. So there we go. Jehovah's Witnesses, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Can I grab something?
It's all free of charge.
It's all free of charge? All right.
You're going to read it.
There you can read, download.
So all of this stuff is on your website?
And much more, videos.
Oh. So why do you have these all printed out here?
People like to read it in print.
I do too. So can I have one of your books here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have different languages, so good.
Yeah, I like
And
to.
some English.
I'm very curious when it comes to the Jehovah's Witnesses because my parents are. So I know a little bit about them. And I was quite surprised to find out about the scandal happening right now within the organization. And I wanted to ask you a little bit more about it. A scandal, yeah. It has to do with the child sex abuse issue within the organization. Have you heard anything about it?
Anything about it. That's one of our biggest.
I'm sorry?
I haven't really heard anything about it, no.
No?
But if you would like more information about our organization, you can always go to jw.org.
I went to jw.org, the media section. I didn't find anything.
Well, there's a place to submit questions and things like that, so.
Online?
Yeah. You
Can
go
you
to the
show
website.
me?
Well, if you go to jw.org and go all the way to the bottom, you can request for someone to come to your home and visit you.
Yeah. But, like if you want to email a question or anything, or
There's a media section that might help you.
Yeah.
yeah, because I've reached out to that, but like you said, it's only if you're interested in studying with you guys. So, the information that I saw just a couple of days ago, actually. Have you heard of this website? It's called Faith Leaks.
I really don't go to websites unless I can back them up from legitimate sources. So.
Yeah.
But I've looked into different information along these lines, and I've found nothing relevant. If you want more information, you can go to jw.org.
Okay.
If your parents are witnesses, then you know what apostates are, right?
Apostates. I've heard it. What are apostates?
Are people that leave the organization with a grudge and they politicize and.
So what does that have to
against the
do with the issue that I mentioned, which is a child sex
Because
abuse problem?
There's been many cases of people making up stories, or
Oh.
exaggerating, or misinforming people, just like any other kind of misinformation.
Well, let me ask you. I mean, do you guys feel like there's a problem?
Sir, can I ask you a question?
I don't know.
Sir, can
Not
I
at all.
ask you a question? Are you recording us?
I am, yeah.
Well, you didn't ask for permission.
Can I have your permission?
No. If you'd like more
I didn't think so.
information, you can go to jw.org.
Well, I mean, but it's an
Thank
important.
you. Please stop recording. And if you'd like more information, you can go to jw.org.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have a whole lot of information on the issue that I'm concerned with.
Can I ask you to stop recording?
All right, I'll record him. Is that okay?
It's up to him, but we've asked you and you never
Is that okay? Because it's an important
No,
issue
it's
to
not
me.
okay.
Oh, it's not okay to record you?
Well, if you want information from us, we have a media sources that you can go to.
I mean, like I said, I've reached out to them,
Yeah.
but it's just for those who are interested
And
in
like I
studying.
said, there is the apostate issue, which there's a lot of begrudging people that say untruthful things, and it's been proven through time that they were all false.
Oh, okay.
So,
I mean, let me ask you: have you heard about the Australian Royal Commission?
no,
You haven't?
Please stop
I mean,
recording
this
us
is-
and please reach out to our website. We never gave you permission. There's no reason for me to trust you. Please go to our website.
yeah, and you don't.
There's no reason for you to trust me.
You are trying to trap us. Please turn off the recording and go to our website.
Why am I trying to trap you? I'm just asking honest
Turn off the recording.
questions.
Have a good day.
Thank you. So the Australian Royal Commission, I'm surprised because Jeffrey Jackson was on that case that happened in Australia just 2 years ago. And he admitted that there is a problem with child sexual abuse within the organization. But if I was to go on jw.org under media, it's not there. You know, but you're able to find it under the government's website in Australia. And it was on CNN and everything. That's why I think it's a scandal. Don't you think it's a scandal? I mean, other people know of it except the Jehovah's Witnesses. You know, why would that be? I don't. You don't know? I mean, they found over 1,006 child molesters, abusers, right? Within the span of, I think, since 1950 through 2009. I might be off with that. But over 1,006 child abusers, not one was reported to the police.
I'm not aware of what you're talking about. I don't know what to tell you. So I think you should just stop recording because you don't have my permission.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say. You know, you can tell me anything you want. It's just like going in one ear and out the other.
Can I leave this with you?
No?
No? It has the information that will point you to the source.
Yeah.
Where, you know, the
Apostate,
information
I'm
I'm
sure.
telling you. You think it's apostate?
I know it's apostate.
Well, you think the government of Australia is an apostate organization out to get the Jehovah's
I have no idea what
Witnesses?
you're talking about. There are many governments that are opposed to Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay, so you think the Australian government is opposed
look
to
at
you
Russia.
guys?
You know what Russia's doing? They're calling us extremists.
Yeah, and
Yeah, so there's a government theory.
yeah, and you know the reason why you know about Russia is because it's on jw.org.
Yeah, because it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Okay. So
But
if
this
it's
is also true, the Australian Royal Commission. But the reason why you don't find it on jw.org is because it exposes
That's what you
the
said.
deficiency of the Watchtower with their two-witness rule. Are you an elder?
No.
You're not an elder.
No.
So, okay, I'll take your word for it that you're not an elder. So,
Okay.
I have no reason not to, right?
Yeah.
I presume that you were an elder.
No, I'm not an elder.
Have you heard of the term two-witness rule?
No.
No. What that is that if somebody is abused sexually within the organization, the elders will ask the person if there are 2 or 3 witnesses to that abuse. You know, when the person says, no, there isn't, they say, leave it in Jehovah's hands. There's nothing they can do. They cannot bring it to to have a judicial committee meeting.
Okay.
So that's what I'm talking about when I say the 2-witness rule.
Okay.
The government of Australia, along with many other people, have said that that's a very cruel rule because when things like this happen, it happens in secrecy. You don't have another witness to confirm what has happened. So instead of it's your policy, the organization's policy, to instead of reporting cases like this to the police, to the authorities, they simply wash their hands of it and say leave it in Jehovah's hands. So it's a huge problem. and the government of Australia said that it's a very cruel thing to do to the victims. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I have no comment.
You have no comment?
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't have a clue what I'm talking
I
about?
have no idea.
Have you heard about the two-witness rule as it relates to other things that could cause somebody to end up in a judicial committee meeting? Whether...
Excuse me.
Sure, no problem. So you might want to check out the Australian Royal
Have a
Commission.
good day. Have a good day. I would
Because
like you to
it's-
stop recording and I would like you to go. Have a good day.
So you should... Why are you running away, ma'am?
I'm not running
This
away.
is a
I
super
request
important
that you
issue that I'm...
not tell me you're not respecting my rights.
My right is to record you in public.
No, you're not. You did not request my permission. Please leave.
But that we're in America, I don't need to ask your permission. I don't know why you're hiding. I mean, there are cameras all along this
I made a
street.
request. Okay.
You know? This issue is dear to my heart. That's why I talk about it. What I'm telling you is the truth. I mean, just because it's not coming from jw.org does not mean that it's automatically from apostates or that it's, you know, that they're lies. I mean, just check it out for yourself. The Australian Royal Commission, case 29 on the Jehovah's Witnesses. This two-witness rule that the Watchtower has, this policy, is really harming so many people, including myself. I'm a victim, you know? And it hurts when people like you, who are so proud, you know, and you can care less about these issues, just turn your back. The least you can do is inquire. I mean, what are you afraid of? In this day and age, you know, you can easily confirm things. You know, I know you're told not to trust the media. You can't trust worldly people. Only jw.org, which is unfortunate.
You're harassing us. It's time to leave. We don't want to speak to you.
Yeah.
Your intentions are not pure, so just leave.
My intentions are very
If you have any
pure.
questions about our literature, we'll be happy to help you.
Well, sure. Did you know the reason why you
I
guys
just
stopped?
told
So yeah, I'm about to ask about your literature.
No, you already did, and we have nothing.
Oh, I
else to
already
tell
did.
you. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So, have a good day.
I'm not quite finished yet. I'm just curious as to why you guys don't seem to be concerned about this important issue of child abuse within the organization. I mean, do you not think things like this are happening? Do you think it's just far and in between? What are your thoughts?
If you have any questions about how our thoughts are, just go to our website. Try to talk to media, and you'll be fine.
I mean, but if you guys were Mormons and I approached a Mormon and I had some honest-hearted questions for them, and then they tell me to go to mormon.org or whatever, wouldn't that seem a little weird? Because you're talking to the individual, a human being. Isn't that much better than going to a website?
But I don't know what to tell you.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I think it is.
Okay.
We all,
Good.
come on,
You
we're
have your opinion,
humans.
I
We're
have my opinion.
humans. We like to talk to people and not go through some impersonal medium like the internet to reach out to anybody or to ask questions, especially since you guys are representatives of the Watchtower, right? I mean, you're definitely representing this organization. So if somebody approaches you with an honest question and you just simply say, go to jw.org, how is that fair? I mean, how is that
honest?
honest?
About the Bible, we can speak about it, but organizational questions, we're not aware about. If it's true, if it's, you know, I strongly doubt if it's true.
You strongly doubt it?
Yeah, because we are consistent people, and people are coming into the organization anytime, and we have no idea what their background is. So it's a possibility that anybody can happen to any organization.
I agree.
So what is that you want me to say?
Well, it's the two-witness rule that's a big problem.
Why is it?
Because
a
they
problem?
do not report it to the police, to the authorities. If the person, the
Well,
abused
that's your
person
claim.
doesn't have...
That's your claim. I don't know about that.
You can easily ask an elder if you're not an elder.
Okay, I'll ask one and then.
If you guys were
then I'll
brave
know.
enough, if you were brave enough, right, to call one of your friends who's an elder and ask, and say, yes, we know about the two-witness rule, and ask him to explain it to you, you'll see that I'm not lying. Are you brave to do that?
I'll do it on my own time.
On your own time.
Yes.
Can I give you my phone number? You can call me to discuss it for... I've been touched by this. It's a concern. You know, you just cannot tell everybody that comes to your cart, we are here to talk about the Bible only. You know? We were...
At the cart to talk about the Bible.
But a person like me, we're touched by this organizational policy. So, and you're telling me you're not even aware of what's going on with this two-witness rule. So, that's really sad. This person is so proud, you can tell in her face. She could care less that I was a victim. Goodbye. Please look up the Australian Royal Commission, you guys. Can I give you my phone number, sir? Goodbye, Jehovah's Witnesses. Please look into it and talk to an elder. Okay. All right, you guys, I got one book and a magazine. Let me take a look here. Don't let the door hit your ass. That's right, Stacy. Good riddance. Yep. Terry. Goodbye. No words of comfort for the abuse. Nope, not one. Isn't that the truth? Did you guys see how proud that one sister was? My goodness. Her nose was so high up in the air. Wow. Knowledge is power. Clean up. Thank you, Maja. Yep, they're scapering. So anyway, you guys, that's all I got. Oh, I was way behind with my text messages. Thanks, Duke. Yeah, I wish I could follow them around, but you know, that's definitely harassment. Sister Elder, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, guys. I better head back to my family and enjoy the rest of the Saturday evening. It's really nice here today. Adrian is a liar. Okay, who's Dr. Order? Get him off of here. You're welcome. Excelsior. Hello, sir. Bye, you guys. Go away, Dr. Order. Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Don. JW Suicide. Yeah, we have some JWs watching the live stream. So frustrating talking to these JDums, as you guys know. But whenever I see them, I definitely have to talk. I have to say something. I just cannot walk by and not say anything. Perhaps in the future, I will be able to do that, but not yet. Not yet. Dr. Order, I was lying. Oh, that was a joke. A serious joke. You have a great MLK as well, Bodybuilding Passion Wick. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna say bye, and thanks for tuning in, all 60 of y'all. Okay, goodbye. In 3, 2, 1.